Let's talk about Switzerland, the version you see in every travel brochure, the one that's been carefully curated for the world to admire. Picture it, snow-capped mountains, a woman named Heidi milking a cow, cheese wheels stacked high, and rivers of chocolate flowing in cozy shops. It's a scene that feels almost too perfect, like it was designed for a fairy tale. It's the Instagram perfect postcard, clean, efficient, maybe even a little too orderly. Every corner looks like it's been swept just for your arrival. This is the Switzerland they sell you, yodeling in the mountains, trains that run like clockwork, cuckoo clocks ticking in shop windows, and shiny red army knives. You land, see the Matterhorn, eat fondue, buy a watch, and leave with a suitcase full of souvenirs and a camera roll of perfect photos. But here's the secret. This image is the greatest marketing trick ever pulled off by a country. It's a masterpiece of branding. The Swiss show you exactly what you expect, so you don't look for the weird, wonderful stuff hiding just out of sight. It's a clever sleight of hand. The shiny mountains? They're a beautiful distraction, drawing your eyes away from the real stories tucked between the peaks. Tourists get the cheese and chocolate. Locals keep the real treasures for themselves, hidden recipes, secret spots, and traditions you won't find in any guidebook. So, let's forget about Heidi and her cow for a moment. There's more to discover than just the cliches. Ignore the fondue, just for a second. There's a whole other side to Switzerland waiting for you. We're going to peel back the perfectly ironed curtain of Swiss stereotypes and see what's really behind it. We're searching for the Switzerland that's hidden in plain sight, the one that doesn't make it into the commercials or glossy magazine spreads, the one that's less perfect, more bizarre, and a whole lot more fun, where the real adventures begin. Get ready, things are about to get wonderfully weird and maybe even a little wild. Switzerland is more than a postcard. It's a living, breathing place with surprises around every corner. It's a country full of surprises, if you know where to look. Let's go find them together. The Swiss are masters of misdirection. They've built a reputation for being serious and orderly, but it's all part of the act. While you marvel at spotless streets, they're off having real fun. Why else would a country famous for mountains hide Europe's largest underground lake inside one? It's the ultimate bait and switch. Lure you in with alpine vistas, keep the real party hidden. The same goes for food. While you're eating fondue, the Swiss are in Ticino enjoying pasta and merlot. It's like discovering your quiet neighbor is secretly a rock star. So rule number 1, be suspicious of perfection. If everything seems too neat, start looking for the cracks. That's where the good stuff is. The Swiss aren't boring. They're just great at pretending. They've created a perfect decoy. Our job? See past it and find the quirky reality they've hidden. Look away from the mountains for just 5 minutes, seriously, just a short detour from the postcard-perfect peaks, and you'll stumble upon the Lac Souterrain de Saint-Léonard, the St. Leonard underground lake, a place that feels like it belongs in a storybook. Yes, a real lake, hidden inside a mountain cave, quietly waiting to be discovered. It's like stepping into a fantasy novel, but instead of elves and dragons, you get friendly Swiss guides and a boat tour that runs exactly on time. You enter through an unassuming hill, and suddenly you're in a vast, silent cavern filled with shimmering blue-green water, echoing with quiet wonder. It's the largest natural underground lake in Europe, stretching over 300 meters, and yet, it's a secret most travelers never hear about. The boat ride is serene and a little surreal. No yodeling, no cowbells, just the gentle lapping of water and the soft glow of cave lights. It's so peaceful you might even wonder if this is where the Swiss government holds its most secret meetings, far from prying eyes. This place completely rewrites your definition of Switzerland, showing you a side that's mysterious and almost magical. The country's beauty isn't just on the surface. Some of its most unforgettable secrets are hidden deep underground, waiting for the adventurous. One minute you're standing on a glacier, the next you're floating in a silent, otherworldly cave surrounded by ancient rock. To really see Switzerland, you have to look everywhere, above, below, and all around. The mountains are just the beginning of the adventure. The real wonders are tucked away off the beaten path, waiting for the curious traveler to find them. Switzerland rewards those who dig deeper, who seek out the hidden and the extraordinary. So next time you visit, don't just look up, look down too. You never know what wonders you'll find beneath the surface. In America, we want everything fast. So when you hear about the Swiss Glacier Express, you expect a bullet train. But the Glacier Express is the slowest express train in the world, and that's the point. It takes 8 hours to cover less than 300 kilometers. This isn't about speed, it's about savoring the journey. The train winds through tunnels and over bridges, with panoramic windows for jaw-dropping views. You're served a 3-course meal at your seat, sipping wine as you cross viaducts straight out of a fantasy film. It's forced relaxation, Swiss style. The Swiss have mastered the art of doing nothing beautifully. The Glacier Express is a metaphor for Swiss life. It's not about rushing, it's about enjoying the ride. They could have made it faster, but then it wouldn't be wonderful. Sometimes the slowest path is the most rewarding. It's a lesson in travel, and maybe in life. Switzerland invites you to slow down and look around. The journey is the destination, and it's spectacular. Think Swiss art is all mountains and minimalist galleries? Think again. Meet the H.R. Giger Museum, dedicated to the artist who designed the creature from. It's in a medieval castle in Gruyères, the cheese capital. One minute you're watching cheese being made, the next you're surrounded by nightmarish alien sculptures. The contrast is perfect. Outside, sci-fi horror inside. Right next door is the Geiger Bar, designed to look like the inside of an alien beast. Sip a cappuccino in a chair that looks like it might eat you. It's surreal, unexpected, and totally Swiss. This isn't the Switzerland of postcards. It's a country that celebrates the strange and unconventional. They put a museum of nightmares in a cheese town and built a bar to match. Beneath the calm surface, there's wild imagination at play. Go for the cheese, stay for the aliens. Nowhere else does weirdness and tradition collide so perfectly. Switzerland is full of surprises if you know where to look. America is the land of the free. Switzerland is the land of rules. There's a rule for everything. No recycling on Sundays, no mowing at lunchtime, and don't flush your toilet after 10 p.m. in some buildings. It sounds restrictive, but there's comfort in it. Everything just works. For Americans, it's a culture shock. In Switzerland, there's no ambiguity. You separate your glass by color, wait for the green man to cross, and greet everyone on the hiking trail. But here's the twist. For all the small rules, Switzerland is surprisingly progressive on big issues. They sweat the small stuff so the big stuff runs smoothly. The Swiss aren't rigid, they just see rules as a way to make life better for everyone. It's a collective agreement. Be considerate and everyone benefits. It's not blind obedience, but civic responsibility. They've created a society that's both highly regulated and incredibly free. It's a strange, wonderful balance. The rules aren't about control, they're about harmony. Switzerland proves that order and freedom can coexist. Go figure. Most capitals are chaotic, but Bern, Switzerland's capital, is the opposite. Relaxed and almost sleepy. Here the pace of life is gentle, and the city seems to move to its own calm rhythm, far from the hustle and bustle you'd expect from a national capital. The city's symbol is the bear, and they have real bears living in a riverside park, the Bären Park. These bears are more than just mascots, they're beloved members of the community, watched over and cared for by locals and visitors alike. The bears are the city's most famous residents, just hanging out and swimming by the river. People come from all over to see them, and their relaxed lifestyle sets the tone for the whole city. Imagine if DC had a bald eagle enclosure next to the Lincoln Memorial. That's how unique Bern is, where animals and people share the spotlight in the heart of the city. Bern's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Medieval arcades, cobblestone streets, whimsical fountains. Walking here feels like stepping back in time, with history and charm around every corner. But the best part? In summer, locals take the tram upriver, strip to swimsuits, and float down the RA back to the city center. It's a tradition that brings everyone together, young and old. The river becomes a joyful, carefree highway for swimmers. Laughter echoes along the banks, and the water sparkles under the sun, making the city feel like a summer playground. Can you picture politicians floating to work? In Bern, it's normal. Even the most serious officials can be spotted drifting along, briefcase in tow, blending work and play in the most Swiss way possible. Bern captures the Swiss spirit, quiet, confident, and a little quirky. It's a place where tradition and fun coexist effortlessly. It's a capital that doesn't need to shout. Instead, it invites you to slow down and notice the little things. Here, the real celebrities are the bears, not the politicians. People line up to snap photos of the furry residents while the politicians blend quietly into the background. The city values sunny afternoons and river floats over power and prestige. Leisure and community matter more than status or titles. It's a lesson in humility and joy. Bern reminds us that happiness often comes from the simplest pleasures. Bern shows that the best things in life are simple. Whether it's a riverside picnic or a stroll through the old town, life here is about savoring the moment. Switzerland's capital is a reminder to slow down and enjoy the ride. In a world that's always rushing, Bern stands out as a gentle pause. Sometimes the bears have it right. Maybe we should all take a cue from them and just enjoy the day. Tell someone you're going to Switzerland for palm trees and gelato, and they'll think you're lost. Until you show them Ticino. This Italian-speaking canton feels like a different country. Piazzas, palm trees, and lakeside promenades. It's like Switzerland built its own Mediterranean coast just to prove it could. You're sipping espresso in Lugano, surrounded by Italian style, but the buses run on time and the streets are spotless. It's Italy with Swiss precision, the best of both worlds. Hike through chestnut forest, find rustic grottos, or explore the Emerald Verzasca Valley. This is where the Swiss go to escape the mountains and pretend they're Italian for a week. Visiting Ticino is like finding a secret level in a video game. Switzerland isn't a monolith, it's a mosaic of cultures. Have croissants in the French part, sausage in the German part, pasta in the Italian part, all in one day. That diversity is Switzerland's greatest strength. It's a country of surprises if you know where to look. Ticino proves it. We've gone from snow-capped cliches to underground lakes, slow trains, and alien bars. Switzerland isn't just a postcard, it's a living, wonderfully weird country. The brochure is just the cover, the real story is inside. Next time someone calls Switzerland boring, just smile, you know better. Your mission, go beyond the obvious. Eat the fondue, see the Matterhorn, but then find the weird stuff. Ask locals what they do for fun, take a train to a random town, get lost in old streets. Look for hidden doors, strange museums, and offbeat traditions. Forget the Switzerland you think you know. Go find the one waiting to be discovered. It's a country that will surprise you, challenge your expectations, and make you laugh. The most amazing things are the quiet, quirky secrets hiding just around the corner. The real Switzerland is waiting. Go find it.